Alright, got another one. Something easy though, I hope. I am going to change these. Some new budget ones. This just like leaks a bit, so I feel like it's from these. So try and get these off. I'm pretty sure these spin on. Multi grips? Huh? I might need these. This one's fucking an in. This one's 10 mil in the wall, and this one's out. Bastards. Just turn the water off. There we go. Lucky. New pack. Oh yes, they do. Those little rubber bits come on the end. I forgot about that. Right, so I need to get these little washers off. That one's already off. Hopefully that has a good seal. You fucking bitch. Those little rubber things are stuck in the wall. Need to get some long nose pliers. One piece. That's the inner rim. Yeah, that piece didn't even have one. Yeah, right. Okay. Clean this out. So it's gonna tighten that way. Do the opposite. I think it's this way. Sweet. Cool. Okay, one. Oops, cooked it. Didn't put the plug in. Okay, retaped it. Plug in. Right. This gets all the way down. Oh yeah, it does. Beautiful. Look at that. There's a bit of a gap under there, eh? But this ring wouldn't do anything, the ones they had on there. If they do, I'll like clean it, and I don't think this would do anything though. I think it just fills the gap a bit more, like that. Just fills it out a bit. Just makes it look cleaner. Then that still, well, it still creates a gap at the bottom. These are like reset, like on a fucking 10-degree angle. They look ugly. Then this, then this. These ones stick out pretty far, eh? They'll just go the whole way. They do. Let's turn it on. Okay. Really do that. Okay, so that's tight there. Okay. Cool. Right. Taped up. In. be good. Plug was in, right? I think I did the plug already. Now it reminds me, like when you see like plumbers and stuff, they'll like put a level like across the two spouts that are sticking out, so then you don't have this issue. Like, see what I'm talking about? Under here, there's like a slight gap, but the top is flush. And like, see under here? There's a slight gap under there as well. But that shouldn't be an issue because I don't think it'll leak. They went on quite well. So I'll put the other bit on. Now while I got the water off, I was thinking of this cupboard. Like obviously, I like fixed this whole shower. I don't know if I filmed that before. I like regrouted the floor because it was kind of leaking, and then I had to rip out all the silicone. So ideally, you meant to only silicone on the inside. So if water does get in there, it does come out. And obviously they had a leak down here, so all of this, right, is super gross. So I was thinking to take this out, and I bought legs for it, and I was going to cut the bottom piece off that holds it there, and then put the legs on and put it back in. And they've done like a heap shit job of it as well. Like, look at this back hole. They've like cut it so you can just slot it back over their piece, if you know what I'm saying. Fucking stupid, but we might take this out while I've got it out. Probably should put the water back on and just test it before I'm doing that. I'm putting the water back on and I'll suss it out. I've got to remember to turn off all my taps. There's the water out. And that little piece came in the packet, and that is for the little thingies on the end. So I didn't actually have to use my shifter. Water's going back on. Water on. Test. Gonna do that when the water comes back through. Water's coming back through the pipes. They're good. Nice and hot. And cold's on. So hot off. Cold off. Nice and tight. Cool. I don't know why. I have a thing where I like have to turn every shower head to like drain the last bit that's like in the thing. I don't know why I do that. That's just like This always had leaking pipes in my house, and I hated it like dripping. Morgan hates the sound of the tap dripping. So hopefully this fixes it. I think it's good. Yeah, see, and no water's coming out, so we're good. Job one today done. Cup it out. Clean this. Chick stuff. Now it's got like a, I don't even know, like a builder's bog the whole way around it, so I'll scrape that off. Probably use my little Dremel actually. Maybe I'll try this first. Looks pretty. Oh, it's like a weird silicone. Another silicone behind it. No. Alright, so I've got a bit of movement now. I can probably get it out. There's a bit of chunky silicone behind it. It's going to disconnect the water. Standard leakage, that's alright. So I had to put a little sock in there because it just kept dripping and it was annoying me. Oops, drop my mic. Got the S-bend off. Now we should be able to just pull this out. Clean this up, get the shit off the walls. They did have some screws in here, but I feel like they weren't, I don't know if they were doing much at all. I reckon this corner isn't square, and then that's why it was cooked. But anyway, clean this up first so it can get dry, and then I'll start on the cupboard. So I got most of this clean. I got to scrape off the silicone. Hả? Xin chào. Alright, so fully clean this area. Put some 30 seconds down so I've got all the gross shit off. Probably tell the difference. Cleaned up the grout as well, which come up pretty good. All the silicone is off. Took me a while, probably took me like 40 minutes. And then cleaned it and like wiped it and scrubbed with a hard brush. So, come out pretty good. Socks got all wet in my shoes. Going to start on the cupboard now. Probably going to do it out the back there because it can't be fucked. So hopefully in perfect world I just shunk like this 100 mil of the side off either side, and then I've got 4 legs, and then just got so scared. I walked around the corner then. Another.
Papa not sleep me in my bed.
You had a nice sleep? There's another bin chicken.
Where?
Here. Around there. There.
He's still sleeping.
He's half sleeping.
He's not scary.
Isn't scary? Hey Ziggy!
Little bin chicken. Little bin chicken.
Come have a look.
Have a look. Have a look. How we get here? What the hell are we get here?
No. Go have a look. Go closer.
Now it's on the bin chicken man.
You're the bin chicken man.
No, I'm not. Now it's on the bin chicken man now.
Yeah, I know. Another one. My idea is pick these staples out and then I'll just go and then I've got legs. Alright, got all the staples off, and now we're just going to reciprocal saw down here. A little bit at the bottom off. These are the legs I got. They just got 4 little screws on either side, so they shouldn't really go through. That's it. Put them back on the bottom. And we are good to go, boys. Fully didn't film that bit, but got those 2 legs on. I definitely could have got like a new thingy-majig, but I seen the legs one day and I was like, oh, I'll just put legs on, it'll be easy. Not bad. I mean, $10 for legs or $500 for $400, $300. I don't fucking know, for a new cabinet. You know, I like fixing stuff, or at least try to, and then I'll buy it. You know what I mean? And I need some content, so... Right, new legs on. So, take that off, tape them up, plop it on, plug it in, S-trap, whatever you call it, back on, and you can turn the water back on. They already got screamed at for not having the water on. Done, boys. Pretty much. Come through. Look, there is the gap there, but I'm thinking I might actually move it over so you can't really tell that there's a... I don't know what's... Probably more than likely the wall or the cupboard, obviously one of them, is not square. So I've got room here, so I'll bring it over a bit so it kind of sits in the middle, and then I'll get 2 bolts in the back. Legs went in sweet. Just got to screw them a bit more so they're all like flush. They look pretty good though. But at least it's like clean under there now. So I used to like walk in and look at it and like half the cupboard was like just non-existent. Another half job down, boys. Life hammer.